Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash.
Okay, for instance, you'll see a guy headlining at the Spear. They probably be getting a couple of $1 million. But you'll see a guy on the undercard of a big show probably making more money than that guy.
Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too.
Terence Crawford has exposed Floyd Mayweather for demanding a fight only for money. Crawford made it crystal clear that he has zero interest in facing Mayweather and never even imagined fighting him. In his eyes, these matchups aren't about proving greatness, they're about hype and paydays. Crawford says Floyd is more focused on money than competition, chasing exhibitions long after retirement. While he respects Mayweather's era, he insists that this era belongs to him, and no money-driven demands will distract from the legacy he's already built inside the ring.
Know how you is, you be sizing niggas up, bro. Keep it a stack. Did you in your head size up Floyd? Like, you know what I'm saying? If we was ever, keep it real, bro. Keep it real.
I'm never that type of guy. I think that's some grimy shit. Always been happy for him, been a fan of his, and I never imagined us fight. Yeah. I never looked at him like, man, I know I'll be this.
But you capping, bro. I never thought like fantasy fight me versus Floyd, nah.
Never. I never just was with a person and looked at him like, man, I'll be this. Never. That's some hating type shit to me.
Like plotting.
I ain't never been that type of person ever.
Critics argue the same. They point out that Mayweather, once celebrated for his flawless defense and perfect record, has shifted toward exhibitions that bring in massive checks but little sporting value. Analysts highlight how Floyd flaunts his wealth constantly, suggesting he doesn't even need the money, yet he keeps fighting. To many fans, this shows that post-retirement, Mayweather's focus is all about business, not boxing. Former champion Timothy Bradley has been blunt when breaking down a hypothetical Mayweather versus Crawford matchup. He argues Floyd historically struggled against southpaws, and Crawford's versatile switch-hitting style would cause him major problems.
Floyd, I saw a thing this morning, him talking about keeping his money clean, stuffing hundreds of thousands of dollars in a plastic bag. These guys don't need money. A lot of times when you get these great champions fighting well past their prime, it's to make cash. We see it a lot. These two don't seem to need the money. So I don't understand the need to do this. When talked about, Mike Tyson said, I still can't believe Floyd wants to really do this. It's going to be detrimental to his health, but he wants to do it. So it's signed and it's happening. Hey, when Mike fought Jake Paul, a lot was made of him being 58 years old. He's in tremendous shape. I mean, I saw him, and even in there, right? He couldn't get going at the rate that he expected, but early, he was fighting like Mike Tyson. Fighting like Mike Tyson. Floyd Mayweather's much younger, but he's so much smaller. So I get why Mike is like, yo, I don't know what this dude wants to do. Because there was a world where no one would ever thought that those guys would end up in the ring together. And again, they don't need money. I imagine, though, it's going to be a boatload of money.
Bradley insists that Crawford's timing, adaptability, and ring IQ would break through Floyd's defense. He even went as far as saying Mayweather isn't that good against fighters like Crawford, adding more fuel to this fiery debate.
Absolutely. But Terence Crawford will whoop his ass. He would beat Floyd Mayweather. I'm telling you right now, he will beat Floyd Mayweather too. He will beat him too. He got everything it takes to beat Floyd. Floyd struggled in the first half against Zab Judah. Zab Judah, a damn terrific fighter. Terrific fighter, but he ain't no damn Terence Crawford. Especially from the southpaw position. Floyd didn't like fighting southpaws. Floyd reached with that right hand. You think he's going to reach against one of the best back foot counter punches in the game? He going to reach with that right hand against Crawford? He going to get slept reaching with that backhand the way he reaches with that. That level change backhand he throws too, Man, that pull jab he does too, that ain't gonna work. That is not gonna work. Floyd got a 72-inch reach. Yeah, he had quickness, fast reflexes. However, Crawford got all of that too. He got all of that too. And he got a 75-inch reach. Great counter puncher. Can concentrate all night. Can put pressure on Floyd. He can even invite Floyd in. Yep. I noticed. Floyd's not having success. He started to step on the gas. That's what he do. And he gonna run into problems with Crawford because Crawford hits harder than him. Crawford is the most complete fighter that I've ever witnessed in real life.
But not everyone agrees. Many analysts argue it's unfair to compare Crawford to Mayweather. They stress that Floyd's resume is stacked with elite names across multiple eras, while Crawford, despite his dominance, hasn't faced the same level of opposition. According to this view, Mayweather's greatness is already cemented, while Crawford is still building his case.
Everybody acting like Bud is the second coming of Mayweather. Y'all got the game fucked up. Mayweather actually didn't get hit. Bud gets hit by dudes that, who on Bud's resume is an equivalent of someone on Floyd's resume? So that's it right there. You know what I'm saying? Floyd not getting hit by elites, Bud getting hit by non-elites, and somehow y'all think Canelo not about to touch him.
Boxing commentator Showbiz the Adult gave the boldest take. He believes Crawford already deserves to be ranked above Floyd. Why? Because Crawford moved up in weight and defeated Canelo Alvarez in his prime, something Showbiz says Mayweather would have never risked. He argues Floyd carefully timed his opponents, while Crawford embraced the most dangerous challenge head-on. For Showbiz, that risk factor elevates Crawford's legacy beyond Mayweather's carefully managed career. Crawford himself is tired of the constant comparisons. He's said repeatedly that he has no desire to fight Floyd, reminding fans that Mayweather had his time in a different era.
Why is Terence Bud Crawford greater than Floyd Mayweather? Or better than Floyd Mayweather? Greater is a little bit different. Greater is impact, resume, all that shit, but better. Terence Bud Crawford, after what he did last night, is better than Floyd Mayweather because there is no way Floyd Mayweather would attempt to do that crazy shit. See, that's the insane Sugar Ray Leonard versus Marvelous Marvin Hagler after being gone for 5 years type shit. Never being at middleweight, first fight at middleweight, being against Marvelous Marvin Hagler. Terence Bud Crawford never been a middleweight shit. The most he's been is super welterweight, and he was only there once. And he's fighting at 168 against one of the greatest super middleweights of all time, one of the greatest middleweights of all time, pound for pound, one of the greatest fighters of all time, reigning undisputed champion at super middleweight. That is unheard of, and that's something that Floyd Mayweather wouldn't even attempt to do.
Crawford insists this is his time. Instead of looking back, fans should appreciate what he's accomplishing right now. He acknowledges Floyd's greatness, but believes legacies shouldn't overlap. Floyd is retired, and he's still writing history.
Everyone is going to start making comparisons with your legacy to Floyd Mayweather. How do you feel you compare with Floyd with the resume you have now?
Listen, Floyd was the greatest in his era. I'm the greatest in my era. It ain't no need to compare me to Floyd or Floyd to me.
You talk the talk and you sure walk the walk. Your confidence and aura is on another level. Could we see a run as a light heavyweight?
Nah. We ain't going out that much.
Now,
Danny Garcia gave a diplomatic take when asked who would win. He suggested the fight might even end in a draw. Garcia explained that Floyd's defense combined with Crawford's offensive versatility could cancel each other out. His perspective reflects the respect both fighters command and shows why so many believe their skills are too evenly matched to predict a clear winner.
Crawford has the tools to beat him. He has the long arms. He switches lefty and righty, but Floyd was pinpoint accuracy, tremendous defense. I just think whoever at 147, that's tough. I don't know. A draw.
Okay, what about Oscar De La Hoya and Crawford at 54?
Oh man, Oscar was a hell of a fighter, man. I think they could beat each other, to be honest. I think Oscar could beat him. Oscar's a hell of a fighter. He got great jab, good footwork. Oscar was a tremendous fighter. I feel like people really overlook his resume. He's an Olympic gold medalist. That's the hardest thing probably to get. It's harder than the world title.
And then there's Shane Mosley, who believes size would be Floyd's downfall. He argues that while Mayweather was brilliant technically, he's simply too small to deal with Crawford's power, reach, and versatility. According to Mosley, Floyd thrived against fighters near his size, but against a naturally bigger, stronger Crawford, the gap would be too much. Whether you side with Floyd's established legacy or Crawford's rising dominance, one thing is clear: the debate over these two legends isn't ending anytime soon.
Even though I've got serious personal differences with Terence Crawford, and I have ethical issues with Terence Crawford in the way that he negotiated certain things and certain things went down. However, at this point in his career, and I really believe since he's at 135 pounds, there's no questioning the greatness and how terrific a fighter he is. So after he beats Canelo Alvarez and becomes the undisputed champion in his third weight division, people start asking the question of whether or not he's better than Floyd Mayweather Jr. And I think that is a fair question. And the reason that I say that is because they're the same size. They're the same size. They fought by and large in the same weight classes, and dominated right after one another. Really, there was the period of Andre Ward in between them. I would love to throw Andre Ward in the conversation, but I don't think that the comparison is as clean and easy to make between Terence Crawford and Andre Ward as it is between Terence Crawford and Floyd Mayweather Jr. Just again, because of the similarity in the weight classes that they fought in. So when Shane Mosley chimed in and talked about the two, my ears perked up. Perked up because if you recall, Shane Mosley was the one that gave Floyd Mayweather Jr. his most dangerous fight, without a doubt. His most dangerous fight, the one where Shane Mosley landed on Floyd Mayweather 2 times and rocked him in the first round. Shane was an older fighter. Floyd bared down and won the fight.
That's it for today's video. Stay tuned. Until next time.